All right, welcome back. Today is Monday, the 6th of February, 2023. And today, unfortunately, we took a small $30 loss. So let's get into it. This morning, I was looking at this area of liquidity, the breakover, that 41 area. Above those buy-side stops, we could see areas of liquidity. And then I was checking on my trading view account, and I was looking at this gap that formed today that looked like it was going to be filled. So I think we have room up to 40s, 43 area to capture that gap fill and that liquidity, potentially up to that 49.50 area. So today I was seeing a lot of things. I marked this low at the beginning of the day, and I should have honestly, waited for this retest and got in. But let me show you guys what I was looking at. Instead of getting in below, this area, trying to capture and absorb those sell stops, like this should have been my entry, under anything under 41.05. It went down to 41.04, but I should have got in somewhere around these areas, but we'll let that slide for now. So what I was thinking was a capture and a resist of this fair value gap. And let me tell you why I was completely wrong in that, because when the price comes down and it captures sell side liquidity, it is buying up this sell side. Big institutions, algorithms, whatever, are buying this sell side for a move on higher over to these highs. So this is acting like a magnet, and this is acting like a magnet. And right now it's breaking over that, and look what it did right here. Once it broke 41.30, ran up to 41, 41.33.50, and dumped all the way back down to 41.22. That was my 10 handle target if I would have got into there. But I didn't, and I got into this gap right here. I thought, honestly, this fair value gap right here between that 41.19 and the 41.17 area would hold, but it ended up acting as acceleration, because, like I said, when you're trying to trade a fair value gap off of the sell side, this liquidity is getting absorbed, and it's going to want to make that move higher. So all this under here is getting absorbed. All this over here is getting absorbed. This morning, this was getting absorbed over this high at 41.25, made a move up to 41.32, and continued lower down to 41.04 under this sell side liquidity. So yeah, we just ranged today, and I was waiting because I was seeing this whole move happen. All this liquidity over that 41.24 area getting absorbed and taken out, and then reabsorbed, and it was trying to go over that 41.32. Couldn't make it happen right here, and then we dumped off all the way down to 41.04. I should have ultimately been looking for a buy order under the sell side liquidity under 41.04 area, given that this run right here, 50% threshold, is exactly 41.05. So yeah, I missed it, guys. Unfortunately, tried to play this fair value gap to the downside, which doesn't make any sense because all of this excess liquidity that is getting absorbed under this sell side area is getting absorbed to make a move higher, which it is showing now. And instead of taking this fair value gap absorption as a move higher, an inclination that we're going to move higher and potentially go over that 41.32 mark, I took it as a sell at 41.1825. Stopped out at 41.24 for a $30 loss. Unfortunately, it happens. Just the mind wasn't right today. It was I was just thinking about this being as resistance, but it's fully noted that once you break that sell side liquidity, it bounces up. That the fair value gap will act as acceleration or support on the chart. And so I had multiple chances to make plays today. I didn't like this whole area, so I waited, and then could have bought a buy side right here. Could have even waited for this fair value gap to get taken up, for this move to be made over here over 41.32, and for a sell over 41.32, 41.33 area, and could have covered around that 41.23 area. Or I even could have bought this little snippet right here from this 41.23.50 area getting taken out and it going in this channel, and then making move higher. So multiple chances today to make a pretty predictable, probable play in the market, but ended up playing the fair value gap, which didn't hold as resistance like I think it would of, and so yeah, I got trapped in. I stopped out. Let's see, it's about about a six handle loss. So we're down $30.29 after trade fees and commissions. And it's just the name of the game. You're going to take losses. You're going to think backwards some days, and you just have to fully note your losses, put it into perspective. And now I know, hey, like, we're breaking sell side liquidity. We want to make that move higher. That fair value gap that is formed is going to want to act as acceleration instead of as resistance. So the same thing goes inversely. You're breaking buy side. The buy side fair value gap, it's going to want to go and act as resistance, and the sell side is going to want to act as support or acceleration. So yeah, guys, I hope you learned something from my loss today. Unfortunately, it is an L, but from last week's $50 move up, we still are up. Account sitting at $172.22. So tomorrow I'm going to be looking for something a little better. I'm going to go ahead and do a recap of what I think is going to happen tomorrow, later today after market closes. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys learned something from this fair value gap from my loss. And yeah, man, all these losses are just lessons. So just take it with a grain of salt. Trading is hard. It's not meant to be easy. And just have fun. I can't really express myself to too many people. I just got a handful of people that I can really talk about this with. So, if you're struggling, if you want to talk about your losses today, if you want to talk about your W's, anything, man. I know trading can be an isolated, lonely career. So, if you're struggling, I'm going to put my Discord link down in the description. Go ahead and join it if you would like. Comment, subscribe, like if you found any value from this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.